July 16th, welcome back to the greenhouse. Here's your greenhouse update tour. Lots is going on in here. It looks weird to me. I'm finally starting to take apart this middle bed. We have moved a bunch of soil from both sides. This is finally starting to do well, and of course, right when it's starting to do well, I have to rip it all out and move all the soil. Of course, but the beans look like they're doing great. Starting to trail down like I had hoped. This will all happen in the new bed that I'm building, but we're in a transition period and it just kind of sucks. This is doing well. This eggplant, some of the other eggplants in here not doing well. I think we might have spider mites. We do. It's because I don't spray enough water on the leaves of the plants. There are also a F-ton of aphids on that guy there. I have some spray for that we'll use today. But again, I'm not that concerned because this is all going, unfortunately. I'm going to put these in my mouth right now. All right. Not bad. Kale, some lettuce. Some things didn't sprout. Some things are having a hard time because of aphids. All the cacti are doing awesome. They're happy. And everything up here is doing good. Oh. This mystery plant that was growing in here, I took it out, I replanted it, and it's actually a baby mother of millions. It's not a Hoya heart. That's a Hoya heart. But it is a baby one of these. So this one is already starting to get babies everywhere. I have regrets. I did a hard prune on this guy because he just hasn't been doing well. You can see there's some new growth points, the little pink. So that's pretty cool. The plants in here generally doing good. Like all of the tropicals. Some of my project orchids have started to do well too. Like this guy shooting roots through this cup. These guys starting to put out some new growth. Even these guys with buds right here. It's great news. And that Hoya just reaching. It's so beautiful. I don't know if I should put it on a trellis. I should just let it go. This guy here is a coffee plant. Should probably water this one. Let's put him over here so I can remember to do that. And this jade plant seems like it's making a comeback, but every time I think it's making a comeback, it doesn't look that good. So I might eventually give up on this guy. What do you think I should do? Leave me a comment down below. Should I give up on the jade or should I keep the jade going to see what happens? Oh, we have some propagations. We need to check the rain barrel. Hold on, check this out. Completely full right to the top. Amazing. I have my air plants here. Kind of just soaking up the water. Some other little plants, cacti. I wanted to show you this tray. Everything seems to be doing good except for the jade plants. Look at them, they're dying. Okay, but everything other than the jades are doing really good. So those will eventually go to a little shop where I sell some plants at. A little apothecary shop. Look at it. It's so beautiful. The beans are coming down finally. Ugh. And I'm going to have to rip all of this out. The real excitement right now is back there. So I'll take you back there so you can see the progress. The windows in the back have made a huge difference in temperature in here. But, okay, ignore the cardboard because that's our browns for the composter. Trying to collect some stuff. I just need to rip it up. That's why it's there. It's also suppressing weeds. There's a few things that want to grow up already. But over here, I planted this alocasia in here because I already burnt the leaves and I have 3 of its pups as houseplants. So I'm not worried about it. So it can go here. I want to see if it's going to get big. It's an alocasia lowrider, so it's not supposed to get crazy big, but I want to see, you know? I want to see what kind of potential it has. Some of the other things, these were in hanging planters, you'll recognize this guy. He was in the hanging planter in the yard, and that guy. This was some other snapdragons I had. Moss rose. I picked up some citronella from the greenhouse. It was $5. Ooh, let me feel. Yeah, it was a little bit. We're trying to figure out this composting thing. Ugh, I gotta put the lid on this. I'm out here doing garden chores as I film my video. Okay. And then Beauty, the Malva that I started from seed is finally flowering. Ah, there we go. So pretty. I love that color. Hopefully it does better. It's kind of suffering down here a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness, so many volunteer tomatoes this year. We got some other, these were in my Click and Grow. This is the citronella. This is chocolate mint that was planted last year in that, back in the garden. I'm not gonna change that. That can stay that way. I think it's really, really pretty and smells really good. And maybe I'll make tea from it. I got a purple, oh, I got really distracted. I thought that was a caterpillar in the leaf. Purple, what is it? It's the same as that one. Coleus? Yeah, it's a Coleus. I was never a fan of Coleus, but my husband picked out some plants for the hangers this year. He picked the Coleus. I was like, all right, fine. And then I saw this purple Coleus the other day at the greenhouse, and I was like, ooh, I love it. So maybe I'm a Coleus person now. Some suffering pansies. I bought those in the spring from the greenhouse. I'm not surprised they're not doing well. I haven't oh my gosh. You know what's in here? These are all kale. Oh, the kale knows no bounds, I'm telling you. Haven't planted anything in here. The kale planted itself. That is thyme. It's a beautiful thyme bush. Ooh, I should harvest that too. Smells so good. And there's nothing in these buckets right now. Nasturtium here. This is where I'm going to store all of my pots and garden supplies like stakes. And of course we have the beautiful picnic table. I'm so happy I decided to do the white legs and the dark wood. Yeah, that's pretty much the garden update for today. The back and the greenhouse. I'm going to just start clumping these two together. But yeah, big changes in here very soon. I'm already starting to rip up this bed, like I said. And then, I don't know, guys, what should I do? I'm thinking like a big L or a U. I'm undecided because I want to put a potting bench in here. We have these two very cumbersome chairs that I love and I don't really want to get rid of, but they're in the way. I want to put shelves here for shade plants, the potting bench here. The chairs really don't have a place, but they match the chairs on my porch. No room for another 2 chairs on my porch. It's a conundrum. It's a problem. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Anyway, thanks for joining today, and we'll see you next week. Bye.